I heard a voice from God one day that told me I must go down to the land of Nineveh and let the people know about his holy anger with their evil low-down ways. To turn to love and righteousness, he said they'd gone astray. But I did not care about them, so I thought I'd let them be and take a trip to Tarshish on a boat upon the sea.
Arise, Jonah. Go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness is come up before me.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. I'm God.
Well, it's going to take a lot more than God to get me to Nineveh. I read in today's Daily Scroll that the new mayor of Nineveh has imposed a travel ban on all Israelites. He says we're bringing crime and drugs into his city. He's got a zero-tolerance policy toward undocumented Israelite immigrants. He'd lock me up.
That's why you must preach to the people of Nineveh. You need to tell them their mayor is a demagogue and a great big liar.
They'll never believe me. The people of Nineveh are a lost cause. I'd rather go to Tarshish.
Tarshish?
Yes, Tarshish. King Bernie of Tarshish provides his people with free education, universal health care, and subsidized housing. He pays for all those services by taxing the wealthy merchants. He even taxes himself. It's a social monarchy.
King Bernie is certainly doing my work, but the people of Tarshish don't need a prophet. I need you to preach to the people of Nineveh.
Sorry, God. You're going to have to find someone else to do your prophesying in Nineveh.
I paid my fare and got on board. It soon began to rain, and then a forceful gale blew up, and then a hurricane. The sailors started panicking. They cried 'cause they were scared of dying in that storm at sea. They hoped that they'd be spared, but I was sleeping down below. They woke me up and said, you better pray to Yah, your God, or we'll all soon be dead.
Why did you wake me up? What's going on?
We're getting hit by a hurricane!
A hurricane? This isn't hurricane season.
It didn't used to be hurricane season, but ever since that mayor of Nineveh ordered his people to cut down all the trees, everything's changed. Everything's getting worse. Bad hurricanes, bad weather all over the Mediterranean.
Our oracles have warned us ocean temperatures and sea levels are rising. That town called Joppa will soon be underwater. The oracles have warned the people of Nineveh to leave the trees in the ground, but their mayor is beholden to the charcoal merchants.
The sailors started casting lots to see who was at fault. For all the nasty weather, could they bring it to a halt? The lot said I was guilty, I had disobeyed my God. I told them I was fleeing him, which they found rather odd. What should we do to save ourselves? The sailors, they did ask. You'll have to toss me overboard to get this storm to pass.
We've cast lots, Jonah, and they tell us that you're to blame for this hurricane.
Of course I'm to blame. We're all to blame. None of us have done enough to stop climate change, but I guess, I'm especially to blame because God commanded me to go to Nineveh to warn the people they need to change their lifestyle and start reducing charcoal emissions.
Well, we're headed to Tarshish. Nineveh's in the opposite direction.
I guess you'll just have to toss me overboard then and trust God will help me find my way to Nineveh.
Bye, Jonah. Enjoy your swim.
Determined to reach Nineveh, I didn't want to fail. 3 days and nights I lived inside the belly of a whale. I prayed that God would guide me to the Assyrian beach. Repent and do no evil to the people I would preach. The whale kept me safe and warm. She headed for the land and promised that she'd vomit me out on foreign sand.
Oh my God! Thanks so much for the ride, Ms. Whale. I owe you one.
You're welcome.
I saved you, though you disobeyed me and fled. Now go to Nineveh. Preach to the crowds and tell them not to believe the evil lies of their mayor. Tell them they have just a very few days to stop him.
Very few days? In the original story, you give the people of Nineveh 40 days to get their act together.
Election day in Nineveh begins in a few days. Tell the people they have to get out and vote.
But the mayor isn't up for re-election this year.
Tell them they can still elect a new city council.
Got it. Elect a new city council!
Meanwhile, in Nineveh, the mayor speaks.
People of Nineveh, we need to make Assyria great again. Buy Assyrian, hire Assyrian. We must stop the Israelites from pouring in. They take our jobs, they bring disease, they bring crime. Yes, we have thousands and thousands of Israelites coming into our city, or trying to come in.
Deport the Israelites! Deport the Israelites!
Make way! Make way! Make way! Make way! I just caught this Israelite on the beach. He was sneaking into our city in the belly of a whale.
Oh my God!
Illegal aliens are sneaking into our city in the bellies of giant whales. Last week, we caught an Italian named Geppetto smuggling in cuckoo clocks and marionettes. And he wasn't paying any of my tariffs. For the safety and the security of our city, we need to weave a giant net.
Weave the net! Weave the net!
And let me tell you about these whales. Believe me, they aren't even people. They're animals. And because of the weak laws, they come in fast. We get them, we release them, we get them again, we bring them out. It's crazy. We need to separate the calves from the cows and lock them up.
Lock them up! Lock them up!
And you know something else about these whales? Whales have flippers.
Ew.
Believe me, I know all about flippers. 30, 40 years, I've been watching flippers. I hate flippers. They ought to be illegal.
Down with flippers! Down with flippers!
We'll catch all those flipping whales in our net. We'll weave the biggest, most beautiful net you've ever seen. And we'll make the Israelites pay for it.
Make them pay! Make them pay!
No way we're going to pay for your stupid net. People of Nineveh, my name is Jonah. I am a prophet sent by God to tell you your mayor is an incompetent, arrogant, egotistical, narcissistic, homophobic, chauvinistic, xenophobic, misogynistic, bigoted, climate change denying liar.
No way! Can't be.
Fake news! Don't believe him. He's a fake prophet. He makes fake prophecies. He is an enemy of the people.
Fake prophet! Enemy of the people!
I am telling you the truth. You elected a demagogue. You have very few days to repent by voting his city council out of office. You'll be receiving ballots in the mail. Those ballots are due on Tuesday, November 6th. Make sure you're registered to vote.
Jonah is telling the truth. I just read the fact checker in the Daily Scroll.
Good for you.
Since taking office, our mayor has made almost 5,000 false or misleading claims. Really? We must repent by electing a new city council.
Well, we shall all put on sackcloth and sit in ashes.
Oh, you can put on sackcloth, that's okay. But about those ashes, you need to stop cutting down trees and burning charcoal.
Oh, yeah.
We all need to do our part to stop climate change.
Yeah.
And remember, you all need to vote. God is counting on you.
Vote! Vote! Vote!
Yes,
God is counting on us!
When we look and we see things are not what they should be, God's counting on me. God's counting on you. When we look and we see things are not what they should be, God's counting on me. God's counting on you. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. For me and you. Time to turn things around. Trickle up, not trickle down. God's counting on me. God's counting on you. Time to turn things around. Trickle up, not trickle down. God's counting on me. God's counting on you. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Me and you. There's big problems to be solved. Let's get everyone involved. God's counting on me. God's counting on you. There's big problems to be solved. Let's get everyone involved. God's counting on me. God's counting on you. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Me and you. Don't give up. Don't give in. Work together. We can win. God's counting on me. God's counting on you. Don't give up. Don't give in. Work together, we can win. God's counting on me. God's counting on you. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Me and you. What we do now, you and me, will affect eternity. God's counting on me. God's counting on you. What we do now, you and me, will affect eternity. God's counting on me. God's counting on you. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Me and you. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Hoping we'll all pull through. Me and you. Jonah and the Whale by Joel Glick featured the Tikkun Olam Committee of Pnei Or of Portland. Kathy Zoitland, Helen Tevlin, Yehuda Winter, Joni Levine, Hilda Welch, Lynn Taylor and Joel Glick. Sound effects by Joan Glebo. God's Counting on Me, God's Counting on You was co-composed by Pete Seeger and Lori Wyatt. Special thanks to Kebu and our engineer,